kò sọ́ba bí rẹ, kò sọ́ba bí rẹ o, kò sọ́ba. Kí ló máa ń ṣe kínní yìí ẹ́? A kàn ṣàdédé go daka. Kò sọ́ba bí rẹ bàbá ẹ́ ẹ́. Kò sọ́ba bí rẹ, kò sọ́ba bí rẹ o, kò sọ́ba bí rẹ bàbá ẹ́ 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 ẹ́. Woof. Jean Owe, Jean Owe, Jean Owe. Kò sọ́ba bí rẹ, kò sọ́ba bí rẹ o, kò sọ́ba bí rẹ bàbá ẹ́ 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 ẹ́. Kò sọ́ba bí rẹ, kò sọ́ba bí rẹ o, kò sọ́ba bí rẹ bàbá. Hello, beauty. How are you doing? Hello to Jesus, happy new month. Oh, glory be to God. We made it. We did it. We thank God. Kò sọ́ba bí rẹ sísá Ṣèyí ẹ káàsán. Kò sọ́ba bí rẹ o, kò sọ́ba bí rẹ bàbá. Hey, we did it. So happy new month. Oh, Ọláyẹmí, you are welcome. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are joining me from or you are watching from. Happy new month. Our new month, yes, new beginning. And the month of now. This season, we are in the month of now. Let's power tap and let's share the live stream, please. Let's share, let's power tap. Pastor, Mrs., you are welcome. Happy new month. Happy new month. Yeah. Who is good to go? Who is ready to go? This month we have to be on the move. Go, 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 go. You know when you are running a marathon, when you are running a marathon race on the field, you hear go, 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 go. Let's encourage ourselves to move and keep going. Yes, that is how we want to start the new month. It's a beautiful month. It's a month of divine. It's a month of possibility. It's a month of unstoppable. It's a month of blessing. It's a month of glorious. In fact, name it. It's a month of mercy. It's a month of favor. It's a month of new beginning. It's a month of unending blessings. Yeah. Just claim it. Oh, claim it. The song I started with said, kò sọ́ba bí rẹ, kò sọ́ba bí rẹ o, kò sọ́ba bí rẹ bàbá. And you know on Saturdays we talk about health. So we have two seasons. We are in season 2. Season 1 has finished. We are in season 2. So the film is just starting. Baniko, how are you? How are you, darling? How are you, everyone? Let me be serious for once, Don't mind me. If you are not, I'm sure people that comes every day, they love seeing me because I'm a jovial person. I'm very, very, playful at times because let me tell you, life is not that bad. Life is so easy. Life is how you make it happen. If you are too serious about your life, you do on your own. Oh. Don't be too serious. Life is not difficult. Now you people, they make am difficult for you now because you are overthinking. You are thinking you want to be perfect. You must have 100 million. You must have 50 million before you can start a business. Says who? Start with what you have and you will grow. Start with that little in your hand. That small seed. Plant it. Water it, nurture it. Before six months, before 3 months, you will see the fruit sprouting. In the next 4 months, when you plant a corn, one seed of corn comes out as a hub, and then you will be roasting that corn. You will roast it, maybe you will eating it with English pear. You know that pear, ube? Hey, just Even don't boil the ube, just roast it. My goodness, you will enjoy it. Or with coconut. Life is not difficult. Welcome to the month of new beginning. Welcome to the month of now. Okay, this is our month. This is our time. This is our now season. This is our month of fresh start, new beginning. Okay, I greet every one of you. My name is Opeolu. You are welcome to my platform, and I appreciate you that I've seen people that comes over and over and over and over, like Sika Papa B. She's always here. Remy, Tijesu, Miriam, Rayan. Rayan is new here, and many other people that are here. I really appreciate you, and I welcome you to a new month. May this month be fruitful for us, favor, divine favor, open doors, good health, peace of mind, prosperity, abundant blessings. This month is filled with so many blessings. So it's for us to grab, okay? You are here again, Mr. African man, asking me which Africa, what is Africa like? What is Africa like? Go on Google or go on AI, chat GPT. My friend is my best friend. Just go and type, what is Africa like? It will break it down for you. I don't need to tell you more about it, okay? So I'm going to also touch on how to understand how our eating habits affects our health, especially our gut health. Our eating habits. Some of us have terrible eating habits. You see, when you eat something now, you end up picking. They call them pick eater. You eat and eat in between meals, right? If you want to eat, Lawyer Tokunbo, good afternoon, Mama. If you need any immigration problem, or if you have any immigration problem, go and see Dr. Lawyer Tokunbo. She's a very good woman of God and a very good lawyer as well. She didn't give me, she hasn't paid me anything, but because I've known her for many years, over 20 years, Timothy Fimomo, on social media, and now the philosophy is worry. Anyway, that is that. All right, so today, Saturday, I talk about health, how we can take care of our health. And today is about how we can understand how our eating habits are. Because many of us, or a lot of us, eat just anything anyhow. And then you say you are sick. Our body is not meant to be sick, for crying out loud. Our body, we are not meant to be sick. Ngwanu, bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Right? We are not meant to be sick. But some food that you are not supposed to be eating affects your body. I've mentioned it and I've said it. Last year I treated it. This year I mentioned it, but I have not gone into depth this year. For those who could have missed it, or you can go and watch my previous video on YouTube, okay? Right. There is something called blood type. If you know your blood type is very, very important. I didn't. Okay, it's okay. I didn't. Wow. If you know your blood type, it's very, very okay. And there are some certain food that you need to eat according to your blood type. Some people are hunters. Some people are, I can't remember the remain. They were four different types of people that God has created. Yes, you heard me right. Four types of people. I know the best one because I am hunter. I fall under hunters. And our great grandfathers, remember, they are hunters. They were hunters. And they eat from the field. They eat raw. They eat everything fresh. There is no GMO, there is no pesticide, there is no whatever and whatever. They eat right from the ground. Why? Because when you eat from the ground, it helps your gut, it helps your system. And if you walk on barefooted, you are grounding, you are connecting to the earth. You are connecting to the earth. You see, I said it maybe a couple of weeks ago. I said, when we were growing up, you will see children playing under the sun, barefooted, in that scorching sun, right? You will see them, they will use a old picnic thing. They will make it and invent it to become a car or a motor, whatever you may call it. They will use this, the bottle of beer, right? That metal bottle. They will flatten it and make it use it as a tire or whatever. They will just invent that tire, that car, and then they will be running. You'll be hearing para pa 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 pa. They will model it, and they were catching fun. That is how I grew up, right? So that is how, the fun of staying grounded, getting connected to the ground. And I also said that occasionally, when I go, for my morning walk, there is one particular tree. Maybe that tree was sent to me from above. I don't know. I just noticed that one day I stopped by the tree. I always stop by the tree. We have 5 kilometer park here. But so maybe sometimes when I feel energetic, I walk 5 kilometers. If I don't, I just walk half of the park and come back home. No wahala. At least I've done 30 to 45 minutes walk, right? So where I notice that each time I get to this particular tree, I always stand. I always stop. I never stop whenever anywhere else. I will stop. And one day I just felt like hugging the tree, and I hugged the tree and I felt different. You may think this is not serious. This person is not serious. You try it. When you see a tree, hug a tree. You are connecting to the what do you call it? To the nature. I live close to nature. I have 5 kilometer park here. I enjoy the freshness. That is why you see me, I open my windows day and night. I leave my windows open. Why? Because I love that natural air. I breathe in. When I go for my morning walk, I love it. And that morning dews, when I shake the trees, the water will be dripping on me. I say, oh, I have received the blessing of God this morning. Good afternoon, my mentor. We miss you. When is our next class? You can't wait. My mentor is enjoying the holiday with his family. Bless you, sir. Yeah? So, this is our now month, new beginning, freshness. So, try to change your mindset about how you live your life. People that are living in the farm, they getting more freshness, more oxygen, natural air, and all of that, compared to those that are living in the city. My home, I have a home in the city, and I also have a home in the village. So, but I prefer the village life because it's quiet. When I wake up in the morning, the birds, I love this thing immediately. In fact, anytime from 3 o'clock, you'll be hearing the chicken. They'll be cocking. Kokoko, kokoroko, kokoroko. That alerts me and tell me, yeah, it's morning time. I love the noise from the forest, from the garden and all of that. I love it. Okay? So, and that does a lot to our health. It does a lot to our health. When you're close to nature, it's very, very good. Even if if you are not living close to nature, just find your way. Maybe one weekend, just go where there is forest. Unfortunately, they are building cutting down all the trees. Trees are good for us because they give us natural oxygen. All right, so our eating habits, especially the kind of food that affects our gut. And I've mentioned that if you understand your blood type, you should eat according to your blood type because it is going to give you a healthy life. A lot of people are eating just any food. Why? Because it's called food. You cannot be eating just any food. That is why you end up having bloated stomach, illness, diarrhea, all these kind of diseases. Okay? So, what that means is your physical health and your mental well-being. what it means by eating right, by eating, healthy diet. Thank you, Colton. I said, you said you are going. I said, bye-bye. Why are you sending, have peace. Peace of mind. Thank you. Stop writing all this, your comments. You are distracting me. Sorry, this young man is just writing whatever he feels like writing here. Thank you for deleting that. Thank you. All right? No problem. Love you. Have fun. If you want to listen, and let me have my peace. Okay? Right. What it means by eating right and eating food that is according to your blood type, it will give you longevity. And that is the truth. Go and research. It will give you longevity. But if you don't know, you are laughing entirely. If you don't know your blood type, you will be eating just any food. I've said it over and over. Myself, I love to eat beans. Every Saturday, I must cook beans. If I don't cook beans, I make more money. If I don't make more money, I must do something with beans. Not knowing that beans is not good for my blood type. It's not good. When I realized that the doctor said you are pre-diabetes, I said, what? What makes me pre-diabetes? So when they told me, I had to check the kind of food that I eat. When I cook rice, I see, if anything happens to my body. If nothing, I write it down. When I eat beans, if any reaction, I write it down. So I monitor what I was eating. And by the time, and the doctor gave me 3 months to come back. So when I went back, I cut every food that is starchy. I cut every food that I think is not good for my blood type. I cut them off. If I tell you what I eat, you will not believe. And it's filling. All right? So when I went back, they told me, you don't have no pre-diabetes, you don't have diabetic and all of that. And I said, yes, this is it. This is the game for me. It's a game changer. So when you know the kind of food, like one of my nephew wife, she was complaining of stomach pain and all of that. They got married a couple of months ago, and she was complaining. And my sister said, listen, do you eat beans? And she said, yes. He said, stop the beans and see if you still, have a stomach ache. And that stomach ache is bloated stomach. When you have bloated stomach, you will be uncomfortable. It's like you are having spasm. Your stomach will be like gripping you like this, spasm. Mama bueje baini. Okay? As a result of the chemical they use in preserving the beans. They use this funny chemical in Nigeria to preserve the beans. That is why the UK stopped them bringing beans to this country, because of what they use in preserving the beans. And when you are cooking the beans, there is always foam at the top. The other way you can cook beans and not be, feel the bloated stomach is like you soak the beans overnight. When you soak it overnight, it will remove all the chemicals. Then you rinse it, put it on fire, boil it, let the foam come up. Pour it, rinse it again, and then start cooking it fresh. That is how you can enjoy eating beans without your stomach being bloated. In some cases, people may not even understand why they have that bloated stomach. They will think maybe they've eaten food poison. Yeah, it's food poison because of the chemical in the beans. Okay, so try to consume whole food. For example, eat plenty vegetables, greens. They always call this kind of food rainbow color, like sweet pepper, they call it tatashe. What do you call it in Nigeria? I think it's tatashe. Sweet pepper, we have yellow, green, and red one. They are rainbow colors, right? They are very appealing to eyes. When you see them, you love to eat them. You can eat them raw. You can eat them with salad. You don't have to cook them. Just slice them, eat them raw. Even some pepper, You can put paprika or what do you call it? Okay, you can put chili pepper in hot water and drink it first thing in the morning. What does it do? It will remove the toxin as well. It's good for indigestion. All right? Chili pepper. You know this cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper is mild, but our own African chili pepper is a bit hot, right? So just put half a teaspoon. Please don't go and use a teaspoon. No. For me, I use a whole spoonful, but as a beginner, use half a teaspoon in hot water. Mix it together. If you have cinnamon powder, pour it in as well. Just half a spoon, half a teaspoon as well, and then mix it and drink. Okay? And if you have charcoal, mix it with warm water. Drink it. It will neutralize all the toxins. And if you have eaten poison, it will remove all the poison in your system. Charcoal is very, very good. Okay? So, green vegetables, fruits, lean protein. What are lean proteins? Chicken, turkey, because they are white meats. There is something called white meat. Those are the turkey and chicken. There is something called white fish. White fish is whitening. I don't know what it's called in Nigeria, but it's called whitening in this country. They are called white fish. It's not mackerel, it's not snapper, it's not ladyfish or whatever you call it back home. No, white fish is totally different, right? So lean protein, that is chicken, turkey, fish, eggs, lentils. If you have never tried lentils, try it. Lentils is a beans. They have the green color, they have brown color. If you try in making it like you are making moi moi, oh my goodness, you will love it, you will enjoy it. Lentils is very good. And tofu, which you people call wara. Wara is good. It's either you eat it fresh. I love eating it fresh and having it with salad as well. Or you can fry it. It's very good in frying. Okay, so it's good as well if you want to use it as a supplement instead of eating fish. Instead of eating meat, you can have tofu or wara in your stew or your soup. Okay, shrimps, sardine. Oh my goodness, sardine is very, very good. If you cannot afford salmon fish, sardine is a very good option. All right, so let me share the food that support your gut. You know, the well-being of human being is your gut. If you are someone that don't go to bathroom once a day, at least minimum once a day, first thing in the morning when you wake up, you must visit the toilet. I'm not saying that you go and pee, but do number 2. It's normal to do number 1 because if you drink a lot of water, yes, you will do number 1, right? But it's very, very essential and very important and healthy to do number 1 first thing in the morning. And also the color of your stool matters. If it's running, right? If it's a running stool, that means you are having diarrhea. You have problem with your stomach or whatever maybe you have eaten. If it's not running, the color of your stool also matter. Because some people have, I don't know, I don't want to mention the name. CANCER, bowel complete it. Some people have bowel, right? If you see the color of your stool changes with blood inside, it means you have to go and see the doctor ASAP, because that could, it could be CANCER, bowel CEANCER, God forbid, but it's good to check. Okay, so what is very important in our diet is probiotic food. Probiotic food. And you will not believe this. If you are in Nigeria, maybe you are you know what is called ogi, pap in English, pap. The water they get from the pap, that is a probiotic water that you need for your gut. Omidun, they call it omidun. Omidun is good to clean your gut. When you wake up in the morning, first thing you want to do if you have omidun is to drink it. Even though it tastes sour, that is the sourness that you need to clean your gut. Okay, so omidun is called pap water. The water they that they remove from the pap. When the pap is done, they normally leave it until when it's settled to form the paste, and then the water on top, that is the probiotic water that you need, in case you don't know. Okay, there is something called kefir yogurt. Kefir yogurt is good, maybe for people that I believe, I think I bought it last year when I was in Nigeria, but very, very expensive. Very expensive. One small tub like this is very expensive. Kefir yogurt is good. Sauerkraut is good. Kimchi is good. Coconut water is good. Miso is good. Um, Pickled egg, pickled cucumber, pickled onion, all these are good for you. They taste sour and tangy. That is what you need in your system to keep your gut clean, right? Fermented food, fermented cabbage, you can do it at home. Go on Google, go and search how to make fermented food. Keep them in your cupboard. I love kimchi. I drink kimchi. I eat kimchi a lot. Sauerkraut, I eat them a lot in my salad. In fact, sometimes I don't even eat with salad. I will just pick it from the bottle and start eating and snacking on them. That is why your gut, your gut is the engine of your body. Your gut is the engine of your body. All right, so fermented beetroots, fermented corn, carrots rather, not corn. Don't ferment corn. No. Fermented carrots, fermented fruits, fermented, what do you call it, cabbage. You can ferment them and then you eat them. All right, especially the red cabbage. I love the red cabbage when it's fermented, and the red onions. Goodness me, I. Whew, I'm salivating as I'm talking now. Fermented cabbage, the red cabbage. When you learn how to ferment, you will not even bother, because that is how our great grandparents lived. When at their time they didn't have fridge, they didn't have freezer. That is how they preserve their food. That is how they preserve their food. Their meat, they will put salt, put it under the sun to dry, and they will keep it, can keep for years without mold or any staleness. Thank you, Mary Moore, for follow. Right? That is how our great grandparents lived. They didn't have, in fact, they will dug the ground, right, and put these clay pots, put it there, and be putting water so that the water will be cool. It will be like ice water. And I remember whenever I visit my grandparents in the village that time. Thank you. Who is that? Jacob? Oh, Jacob Lema, thank you for the gift. God bless you, my love. Right? I remember those times when I visit them. They didn't have fridge, but this clay pot, they put it on, I don't know how to, it's like this palm tree, like they use it in making broom. They use it in weaving. They will weave it like they put, when you want to carry something on your head, you use cloth round. They will weave it like that. They weave it and put the clay pot on top of that wooden thing. It's a fiber, right? And when you want to drink water, it's like you are drinking ice water. The water will be cool. It will be cool. So that is how they preserve and then have their own fridge or fridge freezer at that time. They will even dig the ground, put the pot there and be filling it. When it's ready to wash, they remove all the water, wash the pot, clean it and refill it again. And they are good to go. And you will find out they hardly go to the hospital. I've never heard or seen my grandparents saying, oh, I'm going to the hospital to go and check my blood pressure. Oh, I'm going to the hospital because I have blood pressure. Because they know what they eat. They understand the kind of food that goes with their system, that goes for them, that is good for them. And they live long, well over 100 years plus. They live long. So we want to replicate the same thing, and so we can have a better life, longevity, good health is your wealth. Okay? Diet rich in fiber is very, very good. But let me tell you, there is something called ghee. What is called ghee is the fat we get from the animal. Is the fat. That fat, you can melt it and use it in cooking. Or shea butter. Thank you, Cradle of Dread. Thank you for joining, for liking the live stream. They call it ghee. The melted fat, that is the best fat you can use. All this sunflower, all this whatever you are buying, they've been, what's the English now? They've been, what's the English? Write it now. Someone help me. In Igbo, it's not my language, pardon me. Wọ́n ti manipulate ẹ̀. But you can make your own fat. Shea butter is the best butter that you can use. Locust beans, the ogiripo, you can use it. They have the oil, for the fermented, what do you call it? Locust, fermented locust. You can use it in cooking. The oil, although it smells awful, my dear, but when you are eating it, you are keeping your eyesight great. Ororo ogiri, hey, is the best oil. Shea butter and that melted fat. Go to abattoir, go to the butcher, ask them to give you that fat they remove from the cow or animal. Go home, go and put them in a pot. Lower the heat, right? Lower it to the barest minimum. Let it melt overnight. If you are not sure, please don't do it overnight. You can do it in the daytime, but it will, it goes for a longer time. You don't need to put the fire high, otherwise it will burn. Leave it at the bare minimum and let the oil from the fat melt. And when it's melted, strain it because of the impurity. Strain it, keep it. My dear, you don't need much. You don't need much. And I'm going to blow your bubble again. You see the bone they take out from the cow or the goat or whatever. The cow is the best one. The marrow in the bone is very, very good. The marrow, when you cut it, ask them to cut it into half for you. Put it on charcoal. If as if you are doing barbecue. If you have oven, you put it in your oven. But if you don't have oven, do it on a charcoal base pot or cooking pot. Put it on the rack. Let it mende. Season it with salt and pepper and start eating it with bread. My goodness. This is new beginning. Start eating differently. Start eating the right food that will help you. That will help you. When we are eating bone, you see that marrow that is inside the bone. You'll be sucking it. You'll be dragging it. In fact, sometimes you'll be shaking it like this. Let it drop. That is how flavorsome that food will become for you. Food is not difficult to eat. I'm telling you, food is not difficult. Don't implicate all this food. You are eating stew. Half of the stew is 1 gallon of oil. have 1 gallon of oil on top of the stew. If you are cooking vegetable, the vegetable will be brown before you start eating. My dear, you are not eating vegetable. You are eating something else because you have overcooked these vegetables. Vegetables are meant to be eaten crunchy. Vegetable, you are not supposed to blanch the vegetable. You are not supposed to cook the vegetable. Vegetable is meant for steaming. It's just to steam. Let the egusi, whatever you want to mix, let it be ready first. And then you sprinkle the vegetable on top. Cover it. Let it simmer. Let the heat cook the vegetable. And just take it off the... In fact, when you put the vegetable, you don't need to put the fire on. Because the steam in the stew, or the heat in the stew, will cook the vegetable. Just toss it here and there, toss it around, and you are good to go. Food is ready. Food is ready. You are not meant to be eating vegetable tó dàbí ẹni pé wọ́n ti lọ fi gbá àparò. I'm going to round up quickly. Okay? So, this is the first day of August. If you have not done it, you can do it overnight or tonight. Time to detox. Why must you detox? Time to deworm. Why must you deworm? First week of the month or first day of the month, right? Is for you to clean all your system, all your guts, to prepare your stomach ready for the new food that you are going to be eating. You need to create small space in the stomach for the next food that is coming. It's not that you for the past 6 months, you have not even detoxed once. Okay, you are welcome, Taye, no problem. I've said it before, but yeah, see online when I shared it before. That is how, in fact, let me share this because you mentioned that Tijesu. You know how I cook my vegetables? In fact, I cook it separately. I will put pepper. I will put atanla. I slice it. Onions. Tatashe. I don't use tomato. I slice them. What do? The vegetable, I don't cook it. I don't boil it. I steam it. What do you mean by steaming? There is pot with water, hot water, that is boiled already. Wawamu ase, not the plastic one. No. And let me say this before I conclude on that. If you are using plastic in eating, please stop it. Because the plastic, there are chemicals that will transpire into your food. Plastic. Instead of plastic, be using metal. Right? You see that chopping board they call aluminum? No, not aluminum. This PVC chopping board. It's not good. Because the more you are chopping your vegetables, your whatever on that chopping board, is getting into your food. And it can cause cancer. Take it. Go and research. I'm not just saying for saying sake, okay? Please, note it down. If instead, buy a stainless steel chopping board. It cannot scrape it into your food. No. Buy a stainless steel chopping board and don't use the plastic. You know this sieve that you people use or they use is... So they made some with net. That net is not good. Buy the one with the metal one, or the stainless steel with small hole. You can use that one as well because it's stainless steel. Stainless steel is better than all these ones. All right. So yeah, as I was saying, how I cook my my vegetables. I will boil the water, put it in a pot. You know the heat, the steam that is coming from the water. I will now put the vegetable. I use bamboo instead of mo ti share last year. I use bamboo in steaming my food, in steaming my vegetable, right? I put the bamboo on top of the water, on top of the pot, put my vegetable there, cover it with the bamboo leaf, leave it for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And once it's done, I just stir fry. By then, I've, put my pepper, onion, tatashe, and whatever in a different pot. At times, I don't use oil. I just toss it around. That is all. And that is how I eat my vegetable, raw. Raw. I don't eat it the second day. Because when you are eating vegetable, all the nutrient is going. If you are eating your stew every day, all the nutrients is diminishing. So when you cook, try to cook, even if you cook large, you prep your food for the week. What you should do is to portion them in a container, a glass container preferably. Put them in a glass container. Don't leave them in the pot that you use in cooking. The same pot you will put on the fire, you will reheat it. You are damaging your health. Put them, portion them. What you can eat for today, portion it. The rest, put it in the freezer. If you don't have freezer, leave it in the fridge. So the next day, anyone that you want to eat, you can reheat and then eat. Now, the remaining are there reserved. It's not that you are reheating the same pot, the same stew in the pot over and over and over again. That is no food. You are not enjoying the nutrient that you are supposed to get out of that food. Okay, so that is that. I hope I'm helping someone here. I hope I'm helping someone here. And I do believe that you will try to change your lifestyle, because let me tell you, food is lifestyle. It's part of your lifestyle. What you eat is part of your lifestyle, right? Okay, so try to detox or deworm yourself at least 3 times in a year. So this is the second quarter now. Detox yourself and deworm yourself. Prepare yourself for the next 3-4 months. So by the time that, this is July, August, September, October, November, December. So 3 months you deworm and detox. The next 3 months you detox and deworm. Okay? But I normally do it 3 times in a year. Every 4 months, that is what I do it. Every 4 months I deworm. Every 4 months I detox. That is how I do mine. I'm not saying you should do what I'm saying. No. Know your body. You know what goes for what is good for your body. So what is good for the gender may not be good for the goose. All right. So avoid food that can cause fatigue. Especially people that, sometimes you can eat. Some people eat rice in the morning. And you will realize that after eating, you are so sluggish. You don't want to do anything else. Why? Because that food is not the right time to eat that rice. But because you feel rice and beans is what is available, I must eat it. No. You can ordinarily have yogurt in the morning with 1 banana. If you can afford apple, have yogurt with apple. Cut the yogurt, slice it, put it in the yogurt. Eat it. It's filling. And if you are someone that like coca oats, what you can do, you can soak the coca oats overnight, right? And then in the morning, you have it. You cook it, right? Because some people don't really know how to cook coca oats. Coca oats, you are supposed to soak it before you cook it. Some people will just pour milk, pour the coca oat and cook. No, it needs to be softened first before you eat it. So for some people, they soak it overnight. I don't soak it overnight. I put milk in the morning, leave it for about 15 minutes or 30 minutes before I cook it. Normally, I don't really cook my oats. I drink my oats. What I do, the way I do mine is that I blend mine. I don't really eat porridge. I do occasionally, but what I do, I put porridge, milk, yogurt, chia seed, maybe banana, maybe strawberry, maybe any fruit that I want to mix, and blend it. So I make it as smoothie, and that is filling. You see me sometimes that I will just be drinking my juice alone. It's filling. That will be nice to have for breakfast. And then your lunch can be a little bit bigger. Then nighttime, eat light food. Don't go and eat eba at 7 o'clock when you get home. Don't go and eat pounded yam at 7 o'clock p.m. when you get home. Don't go and eat amala at 7 o'clock when you get home. Eat light food. Why? Because you are going to bed to sleep. It takes 3 hours for any food to digest. If you eat 9 a.m. in the morning, it means the next 3 hours you cannot eat anything in between until 12 o'clock or 1 p.m. when you eat your lunch. And then between 3 and 6 or 7 latest, that is when you should have your dinner. Right? So 3 hours in between. And that is why I said the habits, how to understand how eating habits affect your gut. Your eating habits affect your gut. You see some women, their tummy will be as if they are carrying twins. Some men, they will be carrying four quadlets because their stomach is like this. Eh? And it's not supposed to be like that at all. Okay? So avoid food that can cause you fatigue, like refined carbohydrates, white rice. That ofada rice is the best rice, or brown rice is the best. They are the best rice that you can eat. Okay? So pasta. Hey, I see Nigeria. They will cook. They will say they're doing pasta jollof, abi macaroni jollof or whatever. I will be looking at them. These people, they don't know what they are eating. Pasta, puff puff, oily food. Try to cut it down. I love puff puff. You know, one thing that I said to myself, because I used to make it, I'm a confectionarist, yes. Okay, thank you, my love. Right, thank you for liking it. Right, I love puff puff. I enjoy eating puff puff, but I don't eat it all the time. Occasionally, you can treat yourself to all these things, but don't let it be an habit that every day you must eat puff puff. Every day you must eat puff puff or oily food. If you want to cook stew, it doesn't mean that you should cook stew with 1 gallon of cooking oil or palm oil. No, just a little small drop. Maybe measure it. Oil is not what makes your food tasty. It's not. Oil is not what cooks your food. Water cooks food without any oil. Water will cook your food. Why does water cook when you are boiling rice? Why does it cook it? So you don't really need all this oil. There are some people that I know, a couple that I know, they don't use oil in their food. They don't use palm oil. They don't use cooking oil at all. And they eat beans, they eat rice, they eat all these things. So, okay, now let's talk about the power of now season. Because we say this month, our watchword for this month is new beginning, fresh start, now season. Because this is my time. This is my season. I don't know about you. This is my new season. This is my now season. Okay? So the new season, this is the new month. The month is more than calendar. That's saying, oh, this is 1st of August. No, it's more than that. If you go into the spiritual part of, knowing what the month means, what the day meant, if you go on my Facebook, you will see that I put this is the month of Shivan. Shivan means new beginning. All right? So when you understand, or the month of AV, it's a new beginning. It's a new start. Right? If you understand this thing, you'll be able to walk diligently and you will prosper. And that is the truth. Okay? So the new month is more than a change on the calendar. It's a fresh opportunity to become a new breed of a person that you are. It's to become new. Renew your mind every day. Renew your mind. Every sunshine reminds us that God is a God of new beginning, that He renews His mercy every day, and it's a time for new opportunities. Hallelujah. God renew himself every day. So, because he said, ye are gods, we are gods, we should also renew our mind every day. We should renew ourselves every day. Two things I talk about. The month, which is the month of August, right? The month of new beginning, the month of now season, right? And the second one I talk about, which was the first part, was about your habit of eating healthy habit, eating healthy diet, because you need to take care of your gut. Your gut is the engine that keeps you going. If that gut is not taken care of, you will end up being sick now and again. You see, some people, they say, oh, small time they have headache. Small time they have migraine. Some small time they're feeling giddy. Small time they are tired. It's because you have not taken care of your gut. And I heard some people say, oh, I don't like bitter leaf. Have you ever cooked bitter leaf and you taste bitterness when you are eating it? It's only when you are washing it. And do you guess what? That water is the best water you should drink first thing in the morning. The water, don't put salt. You know, when you are squeezing or washing the bitter leaf, you know, people will put, they will add salt just to remove the tanginess, right? But if you want to do it to help yourself, it's either you rinse the bitter leaf itself, the leaf itself, rinse it and be chewing it and swallow the water, not the leaf. Swallow the water. Or you wash it without salt, squeeze it, evaporate, what do you call it? The water, the juice, that is what you need. First thing in the morning, drink it for 7 days. My goodness, before food, you will come and thank me, or you send me a prayer, a word of prayer wherever you are. Okay, so let's be sensible this month. I know we are all sensible. It's not a cause. I'm just saying that we should be on point, that our health is in our hand, and our health is our life. Our health is our money. That is all we have. When the breath go, nothing matters again. But while we are here, while we are still living, let's do all the best that we can do. Even our body will thank us. Yes, our body will thank us. Our body will say, thank you for taking care of me, because you will be free from diseases. You will be free from, unhealthy thing. Oh, ni ma ní orí ń fọ́ ẹ lẹ́ni o, ẹ̀dọ̀ ń dùn ẹ́ lọ́la o, hospital lẹ́ni, wasting money going to the hospital for what? We are not supposed to be sick. If you are doing the right thing, if you are eating the right food according to your blood type. So I'm going to stop here, my love. Happy New Month once again, and I wish you a prosperous month ahead. And I know that God has answered your prayer. He has answered our prayer. We will never remain the same. We will continue to prosper and flourish beyond our imagination. And the smile, you will smile again in the mighty name of Jesus. Má ronú o. Don't overthink things. Be happy. Be happy. Ẹlòmíì á sọ pé kò ní ronú. Ó ní ìdí ronú. Kí ni fẹ́ fi ronú ṣe? Mi ìsíkì, mi ò rí wàhálà, mi ìdààmú. Kí ni mo wá fẹ́ fi ronú ṣe? I don't need it. Just be joyful. A joyful heart has a good soul. Ẹ̀mí gúngún àtàlàfíà ara ló máa ń mú báyàn. They said happiness gives you what? Happiness is good and is free. You don't pay for it. Make yourself happy in the midst of that challenges. Tell yourself, I am the head and not the tail. I am standing firm on the rock of ages. Nothing can push me. Nothing can move me. Even no mountains. Every mountain in front of me are leveled down in the mighty name of Jesus. Until then, I shall see you again. Please take care of yourself. Have a lovely weekend. Today is the first weekend of the new month of August. If you want to go and party, go and party. Me, I don't go party, but I party in my home. I put the music on, I dance, I sing, I make myself happy, and I eat, even if it's gari and peanuts or granuts, I'm happy. As long as I have something to to be grateful for. And I am thankful for God, because if God has not provided that garri and that groundnut, I will drink water and I will not buy, because water is life. Until then, ciao, 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 everybody. Eshegon. Thank you, everyone that has power tap, that has joined me, that has stayed with me. Eshegon. God bless you. Have a lovely, prosperous week ahead, or in fact, prosperous month ahead. And please, don't forget me. If you want to pay your tithes, when I say your pastors mislead you, rò pé bóyá I'm a pastor. But we read the Bible, we read the scripture differently. And God gives us understanding differently. Did you hear what your daddy G or Baba Deboye, when he was saying sorry? Did you listen to the video? Go and watch the video. Any tithe you want to pay, go and give to the people, orphans, the widowers, the widows, people that you know that they are in need. Baba Debo is in his 80 now. Ó wá ń sọ pé òun sorry because tithe tóun sọ látijọ́ yìí is not like that in the Bible. Because you people, the Bible said, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. When God spoke to me about tithes, I didn't say it to anybody. In fact, I don't go to church. My church is online. I'm a pastor. I will sing, I will dance, and God answers me. Why is it Dangote? Does Dangote pay tithes? Does Warren Buffett pay tithes? These people, these billionaires in America, are they paying tithes? Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. They are using your money to build their mansion. Baba Debo is enjoy a mansion. Don't he pass it our great grandchildren there? No one of whom what he has been preaching is not biblical. Ẹ wo, yára yín ní brain. This time around, this second season, Hawaii, this now season, gbogbo owó tẹ́ bá sweat fún, it belongs to you. If you want to do things, do charity, go and give people that you know that they are in need of it. Ẹ má kó yín lọ fún church kankan. Church, they are using your money to build their own mansion, to make themselves billionaire. Someone said, oh, I just changed my private jet. This is my second jet. Do you know how much they sell a jet in America? The small one, the smallest one that you can buy is $10 million. $10 million, $20, $20 million, $30 million, $100 million, $200 million plus. Wọ́n á fọwọ́ yín jẹ̀rọ sùn. Wọ́n máa sọ pé shout hallelujah, somebody shout hallelujah, amen. Ciao, bye bye.